Yo, what it is, everybody? This is FaZe, David Brandon, and Sir Davis with GEMTUNES, and we tapping in with Bayside right now.
It was actually at Loop Studios. It was my single "Hang Around You." I was like 8 years old, 9 years old, and it was actually a crazy experience because I met I think his name was Ray Foss, and he wrote that song for me. He was actually Jennifer Peña's keyboardist and stuff like that, and it was a dope experience.
My first song was recorded at Hacienda Records. This was a while back, maybe in like 2006 or so. I mean, just the musical influence was just so powerful at the moment. You know, there's movies, Hustle Flow, 8 Mile, all this extra stuff, and I've always been, so passionate about music.
So my first song, I wrote it when I was 15. This is when I first really started learning how to rap or get into music, really. I can't remember the name of my first song either, but I do remember that when I did write it, my pops, he was doing work for some dude somewhere in the north side, and because he's an electrician, and just doing the work, he was changing the plug or something like that, and he saw that the dude had a studio, and he was just like, "Hey man, how much you charge, whatever." And at the time, there was this little video of me in school rapping or like freestyling with this group of kids, and the dude was just like, "Man, bring your son over here. He has something, like, bring him by. I'll record him for free. I'll do 2 songs for free." And so my pops, took me to the studio, and one of them was it was like "I'm Not Your Man" or some shit like that, and then another one was just some freestyle I had wrote, and but those were the first 2 songs I ever recorded, and that was when I really kind of noticed that I had some kind of talent. So, and then from there, just over the years, practicing, kept it going, and just over time, you grow from it.
Not one song that we have will sound the same each and every single time. Every single time we're in the studio, we're laying down something different, whether it be wavy, whether it be hard, emotional, whatever the case may be. Not 2 songs sound alike, and I think that's what really separates us, because we work as individual artists and we work as a collective, and it's different. It really is.
Everything that we do, we try to have an audience for everything, because we don't really focus on one genre. We go into the rap, we can go into some stuff that make you want to dance, we got some stuff that make you want to cry, we got some stuff that make you want to have sex. It really just depends on what kind of mood that you're in.
Okay, right now, Life of the Hustle and Go and Get It are the top right now as far as on the album.
Big shout out Cash Money Vibes 2238.
Yeah, big shout out to them. Big shout out to Molly Wap, making it sound the way we sound. But yeah, if you go check out the album, Understatement, it's on all platforms right now. But for the most part, those are the hardest hitting ones right now. Off the album, oh man,
there's a lot. There's a lot coming.
Yeah.
There's we got like at least 5 different projects on the way, aside from our solo projects. So that's something to look out for sure.
Yeah, tap into that.
Nothing crazy, feeling high, gotta go and get it. Lately I just pour another cut, take a bitch, say what's up, she Alabama when she dancing, I'm in lately, baby.
So for the most part, I think all of our creative process is somewhat the same, because whenever we hear a beat or something we like, we all kind of just start mumbling over it. Yeah, looking for a melody, and like we'll be like, "Oh yeah, that's hard." And in reality, all we're doing is, and that's, we ain't really doing nothing.
Yeah.
But once we get the melody locked down, depending on who's on the hook, who's on the verses, like for instance, if it's me on the hook, I'll get the melody down and then just kind of figure out a topic of, what I want to talk about, or if there was already something on my mind that I wanted to talk about. you know, and then it just kind of comes together.
Sometimes we do freestyle.
Yeah.
We do
Yeah.
just go in there and just do
Yeah.
basic, what's on my mind and shit.
Actually, we do got one called Freestyle. We should be putting that out soon. It's literally what it is. The title of the song is what it is. Back to back, all three of us, you know.
Yeah, 2 bars at a time. That song goes crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy, but you know, for like Faze was saying, it's either we right there or you know we take the project home and we finish it off. Me personally, I'm weird, bro. I'll stay up till 4 in the morning, you know, writing. I'll be sitting in my restroom writing. I don't know why it's the restroom, but I'm sitting on the counter of the on the sink. You know what I mean? Writing, and that's just what I do. Like I can't sleep. I have a terrible sleep. So the first thing I do is just get into my notes and start writing.
I did what I did. What's understood ain't gotta be explained. You can see it all over their face.
Shout out Molly Watt Production. Shout out DJ Fang. Shout out John Bell with High Z95. Shout out my boy DJ Dynamite. Shout out everybody that's that's really rocking with the Gem Season movement that we're pushing down here. Especially there's artists that come up to us left and right and that want to collab and show love. Shout out Murph Cam. Shout out my cousin Merc Rock, RP to that man. You got anybody else?
Shout out to Ryan.
Yeah, shout out to big CEO King Jim, Ryan. I mean, a lot of this wouldn't be possible without that man. You know, he's always behind the scenes and he does what he does, but a lot of this wouldn't be possible without him. Another shout out to Molly Watt because you gotta understand that man is like the bridge to the city. You know what I mean? A lot of this wouldn't be possible without him either. Bringing people together, getting the connections that we need, and when it all boils down to making this sound the way that we sound. You know what I mean? Shout out to all the top tier artists. Shout out to there's a lot of artists here in the city that
we've built relationships with, and so many people really fucking with the Gem movement, and we appreciate everybody that shows us love and gives us our flowers, because at the end of the day they really don't have to, but they do, and we couldn't be any more appreciative than what we are.
No reaction to my passing, just dead and gone, with no one bothering to even try to reach out.